Abdul Rahman. I'm a lecturer at a public university in Kenya. I deliver lectures in computing and informatics. In our last lesson, we discussed about Java infinite do-while loop, and we have seen that in that particular area, when we put up actually the condition to be true, we are going to have what you call a do-while loop. Today, actually, we are going to start up a whole new topic, and that will be under what you call a Java programming for intermediate. And onto that, we are starting today with what we call Java strings. So on that particular journey, basically, we are going to look at the definition, the concept of the strings, and the implementation onto that the same way. So let us start on that particular journey and basically see actually what we are talking about. So let us start and see actually what is actually a Java string. So a Java string actually is an object that represents a sequence of character values. So actually it is an object that represents a sequence of character values. So basically also it can be looked at as an array of character that works the same as a Java string. So also it can be looked at as a collection or an array of characters. Also that a string is used to store actually text which are surrounded by quotes. So another thing it is, we'll have here a string, and that particular string will be surrounded by quotes, and that is what we are talking about. So a Java string is immutable. When we're talking about immutability, actually we mean that it contains a constant and cannot be changed. So it is what you call immutable, and the meaning of immutability actually contains actually a constant and that cannot be changed. So on that particular note, we go to a concept of the strings. Basically, there are actually two techniques whereby a string object can be created. Number one, we can use what you call a string literal. So here we have what you call a string literal, and also we can use to create a Java and a string object using the new keyword. So the new keyword also can be used. So these are the two ways actually you can do it. Let's see how actually they are done. So when you use actually the string literal, basically what are you doing? Actually you are creating a string which is actually surrounded by what you call double quotes. So this one creates actually a string which is surrounded by double quotes. And basically this string which is surrounded by double quotes, actually it actually been assigned a literal. So it is assigned a literal. Let's see at its syntax. Basically its syntax, it's a very simple and straightforward. We'll have a data type string here, and then here you will have up at the string name, and then this particular string name, it's assigned up the value. Basically that is how it is done. And the second part of it, this is actually the first part of it. The second part of it, basically we are using up the key, the new keyword. On the new keyword, actually this is actually the it is actually the syntax. You are writing up the word, the data type string, and then here you will have up the string name, and then equals to the new keyword. So here you will have up new, and then the string data type, and then you pass on actually the value inside here. So these are the two ways of actually creating up a string using up these particular concepts. So using up a string literal and using up the new keyword. So let us go to Eclipse and see if we can implement actually the same. So here in Eclipse, let's see if here we're having actually we're having a data type string, and then our string maybe is called S1. So we can assign it actually using up double quotes some value. So let's say welcome. So here we'll have welcome, and of course we have terminate. Or alternatively, basically we can actually use what you call up the new keyword. So a new keyword you can use here. You can say string. We can say string 2. So s2. So our string number 2, s2, actually equals to. We would write the word new here, and then we put up the string data type, and we pass on the value. And you can pass up any type of value. Let's say we're passing on Java strings. So here we are passing on Java strings, and we actually terminate. Alternatively, in our definition, we have seen that actually a string can be a collection of an array. Let's see how actually we can actually do the same thing with a collection of an array. So here I'll have char, and that is a sign of an array. I'll give it up a name, maybe A, give it a name A, and then I'll actually assign some characters. I'll assign some characters, and maybe, and these particular characters, let's say A, they have to be actually on the quotes, on a single quote. So I can say A, and then I put on and then maybe say B, or put up them in quotes. So that one I'll say B, I'll say it B, and then after B I put up a comma, and then maybe I can say C and put up a comma, and then I say actually D and finish it up. So basically this is also can be actually be up a string, because it is a collection of characters. So let's see what we can do with this particular one. Basically what we can do is put up a system. Okay, before we put up that particular system, maybe we can use up write up another string called s3. So now we've got a string called s3, and actually this particular string here you can use up a new word, new, and string, and passing on our A. So here you can pass on our A as our string 3, which will print up ABCD basically on that particular line. So here you can put up our system dot out dot print ln. What do we want to print? Actually we are printing up A, we are printing our S1 here. We're printing up S1, and you can go on and print them S2 and S3. So basically we want to copy this. So Control C. So we do up Control V and Control V, and basically here we are printing up our S2 and S3. And of course we should have here the closing bracket, the closing curly bracket. So basically this is actually our program, whereby we have seen actually how you can write two strings using up the literal and the new keyword. And also according to definition, we told up a string, it is a character, it is a sequence of character or a collection of array. So here is a collection of array, and we are trying actually to print out. So let us run this particular program and see what is the output. Yes, when you run this particular program, we have seen actually we are printing up welcome, and then we have got Java string and ABCD. So that is actually makes up the end of this particular session. In our next session, we are going actually to continue with the same. Actually, this time we are going to look at what you call Java string pool. Thank you for listening, and however, don't forget to subscribe onto our channel For now, I say bye.